the heart of a great metropolis flows the mighty Hudson River, a natural barrier between two states, a challenge to man's ingenuity, skill, and courage. New York and New Jersey created a joint agency, the Port of New York Authority. As a result of cooperation between states, a great bridge now spans the wide river, the George Washington Bridge. And beneath the river lies the Holland Tunnel, the busiest highway in the world. To date, more than 100 million cars have driven through it. Still a mounting tide of traffic seeks a river crossing. Down Manhattan's west side, over New Jersey's Skyway. A tremendous stream of passenger cars, trucks, and buses demands a fast route from shore to shore. Port Authority engineers study traffic trends. Facilities will soon be overcrowded. Another crossing is needed. To serve the congested Midtown area, the Lincoln Tunnel is located between the George Washington Bridge and the Holland Tunnel. To keep the river clear for shipping, it was decided to build a tunnel rather than a bridge, nearly 100 feet below the surface of the river, similar in design to the Holland Tunnel. Its outer wall is a huge cast iron pipe, 31 feet in diameter, and through it a roadway is constructed. And so the Lincoln Tunnel is started. Derricks and steam shovels get underway. Surveyors chart the course. Drills are forged. They must be sharp at all times, for it is necessary to drill through solid rock. Powerful air compressors are installed. To counteract the weight of water and silt, all tunneling is done in compressed air chambers. Men, most important of all, are now selected to work under compressed air, a hard and dangerous job. Every precaution is taken to safeguard them. Under pressure work is a strain on heart and lungs. There is danger also of contraction. He is holding his nose and blowing through his mouth to open up the passage leading from throat to ear, thereby equalizing the air pressure against his eardrums. This man, who has now passed his test, is called a sandhog and receives the compressed air worker's badge, which he will wear at all times. A caisson, or huge steel box, has been fabricated in a shipyard, launched, towed up the river, and anchored ready for sinking. Muck is dug out until the caisson settles on bedrock to which it is sealed. The caisson is the target toward which two tunnel crews will aim. As it is sunk, concrete is poured into the walls of the caisson, and its steel sides are gradually built up. The two rings at the top will be sunk to the bottom of the river and will be part of the tunnel. Meanwhile, with drill and dynamite, deep land shafts are sunk on both shores. At the bottom of each land shaft, a huge machine weighing about 400 tons is assembled. This is the shield, the sandhogs' work chamber during the long drive under the Hudson. At the front of the shield is a sharp cutting edge, which bores through the river bed, much as an apple corer bores through an apple. The shield advances through soft mud. This mud or silt is either pushed aside or swallowed up by the shield through a mouth or opening in its face. 28 huge jacks push the massive shield forward. The erector arm grabs the heavy segment and puts it in its proper place. The arm can be rotated and telescoped in and out. Its end grasps the heavy segment like a huge mechanical hand. Hugs give bolts a preliminary tightening. First, with a hand ratchet wrench. The hydraulic bolt tightener finishes the job. In the New Jersey shield, we are heading straight toward the caisson at the rate of 40 feet a day. Because it is boring through rock, the New York shield is heading toward us at a slower rate. The tunnel ring is right up against the jacks at the back of the shield. Here goes the next shove. To complete one tube of the tunnel, been accomplished. something to celebrate. They are the first to travel from New Jersey to New York through the Lincoln Tunnel. The river silt left in the tunnel during construction is cleaned out. Joints are tightly caulked to make the tunnel watertight. A lining of concrete is poured into the iron tunnel. A roadway is built with an air passage above and below it. Above the roadway, glass tiles are installed for the ceiling. They are placed upside down on specially prepared paper. There are nearly 1 million of these tiles in the tunnel ceiling. When the tiles are set, the paper is removed. Miles of gleaming white wall tile brighten the tunnel interior. The wall tile is ceramic. Ventilation is an important safety feature of the Lincoln Tunnel. In these buildings are housed fans and other equipment to keep the tunnel air pure and healthy and eliminate dangerous carbon monoxide gas from automobile exhaust. Huge blower fans supply fresh air, while exhaust fans suck vitiated air out of the tunnel. An air duct carries fresh air down from the towers to the tunnel. Vents in the curb admit air to the roadway. The air of the tunnel can be completely renewed every minute and a half. Fresh air is blown in under the roadway and rises gently. It is mixed with the gases exhausted by automobiles. This air and gas mixture is sucked through openings in the ceiling into an upper duct and drawn out. In Weehawken, New Jersey, a great canyon was gouged out of rocky cliffs to provide approach connections, linking the tunnel with all the major highways of the area. While in Manhattan, a plaza and a new North and South Avenue between 9th and 10th Avenues provide connections with 6 crosstown streets from 34th to 42nd Street and give quick access to and from the tunnel in all directions. And 7 months it took to complete one tube of the Lincoln Tunnel. It opened to traffic December 22nd, 1937. Through the Lincoln Tunnel, traffic moves with speed and safety 100 feet below the river. A new link joins the states of New Jersey and New York. A great engineering feat, a great highway, a new conquest of the Hudson.